Today is January 7th, and the Yankees have not done anything, and someone else did something that they were interested in.
The Yankees played bad. Let's recap the sad. How much more can we take? As the loss column grows, try to enjoy the show. It's time for Talkin' Yanks.
That song's kind of a banger. Welcome to Talkin' Yanks. My name is Jimmy. His name is Jake. BBD behind the desk, and Joe's McFly joining us for this sad boy, sad down of a session brought to you by SeatGeek. New code 2026.
Yanks 2026.
Yeah, it was 2025. Now it's Yanks 2026. The Yankees were rumored to be talking about trading Edward Cabrera. They are not going to be trading for him. The Cubs have finalized the trade for Edward Cabrera. That was someone the Yanks wanted. They didn't get him. Now we have to react to that. And just kind of like, I'm just, Jake, how are you?
James, Joe's McFly is in studio today.
Oh my God.
So that's of note. I'm not great. Like, dude, Yankee Land's a weird, bad place right now. And then you find yourself, it's literally that, is it a meme of a drug lord? The guy that's just like looking around his house, he's in his backyard and it's empty. He's eating dinner alone.
Yes, it is.
And it's just
Pablo Escobar.
And it's just like, Ben Rice could be good.
I was just talking about that.
The lineup was good last year. The pitching has a chance by midseason. It's just like the worst offseason chatter you can have as a fan base.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
So here's Joe's. How be sad. Be sad vocally.
Do you want
to
to know how sad this is? What's happening? You want to know how sad this is? You said no messing with mics.
Do I kind of look like Nate Bargatze with this hat and gray hair, beard setup?
We are in January 7th with 1 million minor leaguers signed. All right. And we are on a Talking Yanks podcast talking about somebody that the Cubs acquired. What are we doing? Okay. Nothing. And some said a proverb that nothing being done is crazy.
Famous proverb from Joe's McFly. Yeah, I mean, there's still time for things to happen.
Sure.
Right? Maybe.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get a deadline kind of flurry. Everybody coming in, signing within a couple of days.
Hopefully this moves the needle on the trade market, but the Yankees were a little surprised at how high the price was for Edward Cabrera. It got to a place they didn't want to get. They didn't feel like they wanted to go. It got to a place kind of like higher than I thought. He's a top 50 prospect, and they're getting more from the Cubs. It's not fully finalized. Who's a Yankee prospect that's top 50 prospect?
This is Dominguez. Dominguez
is he top 50 still?
He was a top 50. He was a top 50 prospect who performed better than most prospects do at the major league level. This is Dominguez plus stuff.
Stuff.
Like at this second, I believe, depending on your list of choice, Lombard's in the range, which is the Yankees' #1 prospect.
But he
And
breaks my rule. My rule, and how Joe's agrees with it, is that if you haven't completed a full season of AA, you're not a top prospect.
I agree.
The amount of top prospects that were a top prospect before they completed AA and then didn't become an MLB player is probably so high.
Yeah.
So
very high.
The Yanks did not want to match what the Marlins were trying to get. Jolly said that the guy who ran the Rays, who made all the trades for the Rays, and he was a trading guru, he's with the Marlins now. So they're like good traders now. I don't know his name, but Jolly was telling me his name.
Peter Bendix?
Maybe, yeah.
He's their guy in charge now.
Yes.
Okay.
His title is, but
He said he was the mastermind behind the Rays trades. That's why the Rays haven't really won a trade in a while. So where do the Yanks go? Do they offer the lower contract and get Alcantara now? Or we've heard they haven't reached out about Peralta. They haven't reached out about Tucker. They weren't in on Amai. What do you want?
Cody Bellinger.
They do want that.
That's something we know they want.
They've offered twice.
I mean, this is a tumbleweed of sadness. I've been trying to bring optimism to these shows. Be like, yeah, it's boring. Yeah, there's nothing, but their trade window can open up and all this. Tough to do. Also, winding down, 4 o'clock, end of a Wednesday, tired. Joe's has been making me grouchy all day.
All day.
Not true.
All
Not
day.
and also not confirmed. Not true and not confirmed.
Jake and I are both confirmed.
That
That's not
non-confirmation.
true.
That non-confirmation was brought to you again by SeatGeek.
Thank you, CK.
Yanks 2026. Go see a game. Go to anything with a seat. I think that's the impressive thing.
Or a
It's
geek.
10% off with code Yanks 2026. 10% off Yanks 2026. SeatGeek. Actually, it's a good football weekend.
What did you just
So if
do?
you could go to that, go check that out. Thank you to our friends at SeatGeek. I've got a question.
Way.
I have a question.
Add the code, use it later.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Ask me a question and an answer will be given.
If Cody Bellinger was a Yankee right now,
Yes.
if Cody Bellinger had signed with the Yankees November 4th, he's like, I always wanted to be a Yankee. He busts out a sign that he had in the stand as a kid, Yankee today, tomorrow forever, and we're like, dude, Cole already ran this whole
Yeah.
shtick.
Yeah.
Well, his dad was a Yankee.
Are we
That is
still having this episode today?
Yes,
I
Jake.
think that's the problem.
Yeah, because to the dismay of
no garbage
myself, to the fault of myself,
Myself.
I am mentally putting Bellinger on the team. And there's no reason for me to do that. So the feelings I'm feeling right now include Bellinger.
Right.
Oh.
Like if they
Yeah.
don't
No, I'm
get
kinda
if,
there,
they,
Joseph.
if they
Really?
don't land Belly, what the shit?
Yes. What the shit? You're right. All of that applies. I think that if they don't sign Bellinger, I think you go with Cashman's plan B, which we're gonna see what that is. I'm not excited for plan B because
I am.
what?
But only because I'm in Yankees.
Because you're an
anarchist.
agent of chaos.
I'm in Yankees anarchist mode, which I don't like that version of myself.
Are you guys in Yankee anarchist?
And because I don't think I like their plan of Belly and another pitcher maybe.
And that's it.
And that's it, because that's not enough.
And a million minor leaguers.
Blue Jays have gotten better.
They might
Jays are
still get
getting
even better.
Did the Orioles get better?
Yes. I think everybody in the division has gotten better.
I think the Red Sox are going to be better when they re-sign Bregman and they get a full year of Roman Anthony.
Did the Rays get better?
Rays are still in a weird spot.
They're
They
nice.
could be, but they also,
Sign Mullins.
We need to find out if they want to be first.
I don't think they do.
Good. I believe that
Hey, what other pitcher, Jake?
What do you believe in? I
If they have- if they-
sorry, I kind of want to see what what thread Joe's is. What do you believe in?
I believe that
Eating late on Thanksgiving.
I don't believe in that. I'm actually
Swirlies.
against that.
Swirlies.
No. You're naming everything I don't like.
Giving swirlies.
Is Jim coming back at you for annoying him all day?
I didn't know him. Okay. That's not confirmed by SeatGeek.
I can try.
Beating up bullies.
Jake, what are the other pitchers? If they're haven't reached out about Peralta, if they're just lost out or backed out because of the price on Edward Cabrera, Sandy, and then rentals, right?
Rentals.
So the other expensive options with if the Yankees weren't able to meet Edward Cabrera's price tag, which is probably the lowest price tag of Joe Ryan, Mackenzie Gore, Freddie Peralta.
You don't think the years help his price tag? It's 3 seasons.
No.
Really cheap.
So the injury history was pretty significant.
Yeah.
And the other guys are better.
Get ready to learn Giolito, buddy.
I would love that. I don't think
Just
we're going to
saying.
do anything like that.
You don't think the Yankees could at least get Giolito?
I'm getting ready for the Brian.
They have to sign him.
Yes.
They're not signing him.
I'm getting ready for the Brian
Oh.
Cashman press conference come Valentine's Day.
We tried.
Where we might be playing the tasty year 2 rumors.
Against Cashman.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's where he does it.
That I'm
Maybe
worried,
I'm your teammate.
I'm worried
I want him as my teammate.
The most recent idea is that Boone plays with us, and Jake dresses like a mini Boone, and then I dress like a mini you. But it includes.
And you and Boone are the same height.
Yeah, me and Jake are same height.
I'm getting ready. Remember the Brian Cashman press conference about left field when he's just like, yeah, there just weren't left fielders in the market that we liked.
And we're happy with what we got.
That's why I think Ryan Yarborough and Paul Blackburn are on the team.
Don't say Paul Blackburn.
I said Paul Blackburn.
Because there's no pitchers they like?
For the price. The Yankees play by a certain set of rules. This is where I turn in Yankees anarchist Jake because I sound like the Joker. And they're going to have to break these rules if they want to go out and get the player we want, but they're not going to do that.
Who do we want?
Freedom. When do we want it?
Tomorrow.
Now.
Nah, I got a buffer time.
Got to get
need
the
a- I need a
train.
I have plans.
Any of the guys I just mentioned. Like, if we traded
1 year
for
work
Ryan
rental.
or Peralta, we
You
would
know
get on
what?
the mics stoked.
Ranger Suarez.
Bro,
Free agent. You
What
just
am I
shot him down on
saying?
Giolito.
Yeah, but he's got
you know what?
gusto.
I'm off.
I love Ranger Suarez. He's
I'm
one of my
off
favorite
Giolito.
What's that?
I'm off Giolito.
Nice
big time.
guy, though.
Nice guy.
Really
But
nice guy.
I'm in on Scooble.
Okay.
Shit that's not happening for 500, Alex. Not happening. Don't even mess. Nobody comment Tarek Scooble, please.
With a
Nobody.
T. With a T. Hey, Jake,
You keep skipping over Jones.
I have a question for you. Oh, would you have traded Dominguez
Ooh.
plus
Okay, interesting.
Dylan Lewis?
Right.
Is that his name?
Rumored, yeah.
Because he was like the guy they traded for Clay Holmes
Trade guy.
Park.
He had more true prospect helium. Like this was his first pro ball year.
Dylan Lewis.
He had
Yes.
a prospect with helium. Hoyt Park was like journeyman. He's a minor leaguer that had nothing for years, and then played himself into some value.
Right.
Well, would you trade Dominguez and Ben Hess and Dylan Lewis? That was the rumored package that was making the rounds. Maybe it was like, and Dominguez. The Marlins responded, and Dominguez, right? Because they sent over Dominguez and Lewis, and they were like, whoa.
That package with Dominguez,
Yes.
right?
Would you do
That
that?
would be a different meme. That would be the Star Wars Anakin Walker meme.
Would you do that?
Anakin.
Because
Did he sign Bellinger? Would the Yankees have offered more if they signed Bellinger? That's the question.
I think I would be excited because if the Yankees moved on from Dominguez, that means they didn't believe in him. And part of the Dominguez problem is right now, defensively and versus lefties, we don't believe in him. And that's something I don't want to deal with in, day out of watching the best player to ever play baseball.
Yeah.
Play baseball.
He shouldn't have.
so
to
you
deal with
would
that.
have done it.
I think I would have done it.
I don't know. And I think I probably would have done it because my mantra is trade prospects.
Right.
Always. But like Edward Cabrera, while the stuff was awesome last year and the numbers were good, there is injury risk and there isn't a guarantee. It's not
Big
like he's
time.
been like good for 3 years. Like he just had a breakout season last year with tangible reasons for it. Don't get me wrong. If they did trade for him, I would be saying I believe in him to repeat last year.
I guess the thing is if that trade gets done, you start actually believing in Belly, or they need an outfielder, and we would believe the Yankees to actually go get one. Like they wouldn't put Spencer Jones in that spot. I don't think
start.
I just got scared. To start the year, they've shown they don't believe in Spencer Jones that much. The other thing is
they want the strikeouts down.
the other thing.
By the way, he's working on that.
That's good.
Way to go, SJ.
That's good. Let's go, Spencer.
Asked him. He told me he's working on strikeouts. Found a couple of things that'll help.
You asked him that?
I spoke to him.
You messaged him.
Yeah.
That's not speaking.
Well, it's a way. It's a form of
Asked him.
speaking.
Communicating.
We like Spencer
You
Jones.
sent Spencer Jones a DM and said, "Are you working on striking out less?"
No.
It sounds like
No,
the
no, no,
conversation
no, no,
got
no.
there eventually.
No. Well, it was worded differently.
All right.
I was just saying.
Fixing them K's, Pop?
No, it's more on, what are you looking to work on?
What are you looking to work on?
You know what I mean? For next year. I don't remember exactly what I wrote, but it was something along the lines of friends.
Sounds more like uncle talk.
The other thing if they had actually done that trade with Edward Cabrera, we brought up the pitching graphic last time. Obviously, baseball has a way of working and not working out. The Yankees would seemingly have a very nice rotation come the middle of the season. And when you talk about getting trades done, again, you just said prospects shouldn't count until they hit AA.
Yeah.
If Will Warren comes out this year and he's pitching to a 4 flat ERA and his strikeout rate has gone up a little bit, that is a very valuable trade guy.
Yeah.
Will Warren's more valuable than a top 50 prospect.
Who are the last pitchers they've traded for with starting pitchers they've traded for with years? I know, obviously, there's Paxton,
J-Mo.
and J-Mo.
Pineda.
J-Mo worked out, I want to say. Sometimes the ERA wasn't there. But they didn't trade.
He'd have like a bad month and an
Okay,
awesome
so
month every year.
J-Mo was a fun exercise.
Montas,
Yeah.
It's a year and a half, right?
Sonny Gray.
Sonny Gray.
Sonny.
I would say Paxton, he had a pretty awesome start in the playoffs. But all of those trades, they didn't get burned. Who'd they trade for J-Mo? Any burnage there?
I'll double check.
Paxton was Justice Sheffield. He was touted. That was the Yankee machine.
Michael Escato, Rowanzi Contreras.
Rowanzi. Pitched for the Pirates?
Yeah, they let him get beat
Miggy
around a
Yahoo.
lot.
Yeah.
And Miggy Yahoo.
Kanan Smith.
So
Okay. Kenneth Smith.
they haven't been burned.
Right.
And there's some GM said it. I forget who. That was something about if the trade doesn't hurt, it's probably not worthwhile.
Yeah.
There's some GM that recently said that you have to be able to make moves that
Preller.
I don't know. Forget who said it.
Good guess.
And all those trades, just judging by the returns and them not getting burned at all,
Right.
they were probably pretty confident they were winning the trade.
Yes.
Oh, maybe that was what you have to be ready to lose some trades. God dang it.
Yeah,
You
I
need to,
don't. We don't know the
trades to
quote.
work out.
I'll
for
find
both
the
quote. But I'm
teams. I've
interested
heard
in
that
it.
said before.
But again, this goes back to, the year we traded for Montas, it was Montas or Luis Castillo, and those are two different pitchers.
Yeah.
And who would the Yankees have had to put in the trade? Volpe, and then we wouldn't have had.
Oh. You telling me we would have had to participate in the shortstop class? Whoa.
I don't know. Who knows what the trade offers were and were not, but yeah.
2020.
Maybe is this a question? When have the Yankees overextended themselves? There's an argument that Rodon, a pitcher that had a little bit of an injury history, but when Judge signed, it was hey, you guys need to bring in more. They signed Rodon.
Yeah.
Is there a trade that they did that?
Like a trade they've lost?
Not necessarily lost.
Went out of the comfort
Gallo.
zone.
I don't know.
Gallo, they lost that trade.
Right. But they didn't overextend themselves.
At the time, they were comfortable with
They
the
just lost
package.
Devin Williams. Big time. That was a big losing trade.
Yes. Did they overextend themselves? The Derb?
I don't think so.
And Nestor?
No, I don't think that hurt them to make.
No.
Yeah, I think they still feel that trade was their process.
That I don't know.
I'm thinking that they were. There's probably some
The
trades
Voit
that they
trade
should
was
have.
Did they think Gallegos was going to be good?
There's trades that they probably should have overextended themselves, like for Garrett Cole.
That's what.
then,
They should have done that trade.
Right.
Right.
Maybe that Cliff Lee trade that never happened.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one was. You didn't want to trade. What? Who was it?
Huh?
Was it Eduardo?
For Cliff Lee.
Was it Cliff Lee? Was it?
They were getting Cliff Lee from the Mariners.
Yes.
Matt Adams, I believe, had a sprained ankle in his medical. So that's why it got axed.
I'm Googling it.
Was
January
the first baseman Phillips in it?
Yankees
Andy
offered more money, but were unwilling to include top prospects like Ivan Nova or Eduardo Nunez.
Eduardo Nunez was the one that held up that trade.
To be fair to the Yankees, Ivan Nova and Eduardo
MLB
Nunez
players.
above average careers.
Yeah.
At least in years played. Like they both had big league careers.
Sure.
Right.
Cliff Lee was the reason you didn't win back-to-back championships.
I mean, all the people they traded for all the other people we named have not had big league careers.
Yeah, there's a Reddit article on it that I'll assume truth because that's how online works. The Mariners reject deal involved sending Jesus Montero, David Adams, Zach McAllister. The Mariners rejected the trade. David Adams had a lingering injury. The Mariners asked for Adam Warren instead and toss in Nunez or Nova, and that was that.
I would have made that trade. I would have made that trade.
I found the quote.
Jimmy found the quote. Coming up, this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. The new year doesn't require a new you, maybe just a less burdened you. Therapy can help more easily identify what weighs you down, holds you back by offering an unbiased perspective to better understand your relationships, motivations, and emotions. BetterHelp does the initial matching work so you can focus on your therapy goals. Short questionnaire and 12 years of experience in industry-leading matchmaking fulfillment rate means they typically get it right. And if they don't, you're not happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from our tailored recs. This month, don't wait to reach out. BetterHelp makes it easy to get matched online with a qualified therapist. Sign up 10% off at betterhelp.com/Yanks. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Yanks.
So the quote, this is the answer I got. I said, there's a quote that an MLB GM said in the last couple of years about having to make trades that you may lose or may be risky or may hurt. The result says, the quote you're looking for is from Matt Arnold, who was promoted to president of baseball operations for the Milwaukee Brewers in October 2025. And the quote is, if you haven't made a bad trade, you haven't made enough trades.
Okay. Sure.
I don't know if that's the one I was referencing, but sure.
It's powerful.
I
feel like
believe
it applies.
Cashman has said before, like, because people during the era where he was doing so many fleece trades, and he'd said, like, well, you don't necessarily want too many of those because you want teams to want to trade with you again.
Right.
Yeah.
You need some trades to work out with guys.
Well, the Sonny Gray one worked out. Like, Mateo was like, okay, major leaguer, right?
Was it Caprillion? Cap?
I like Cap.
You like Cap.
I like Cap, too.
He had a good
Great story.
Yeah, great story.
Yeah, not a fan of Joe's.
He held your
James
baby.
Douglas.
Yeah, he probably held my baby. James Douglas?
Yeah, he's a James Douglas.
Yes.
They took a James Douglas.
So is Coach Ballgame.
Correct.
Oh.
Dexter Fowler, Jorge Mateo, and James Caprillion for Sonny Gray. And international slot bonus money.
Yankees been firing people left and right over there.
Do you have your little birdies looking into that?
I didn't ask.
Jimmy's concerned.
I didn't ask, but I probably should. But I don't know what's going on over there. A lot of stuff
Okay.
probably unspoken about. I don't know what's happening there. We'll see.
A lot of stuff probably unspoken about?
Yeah, nobody's like looking into it. Everybody's like mostly focusing on like.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
So what happened was that the Yankees, apparently Brian Cashman,
You trying to...
told everyone
I can't even hear you. I'm
So-
not complicit in this.
clear all of the commitments that they have to their international free agents.
Mm-hmm.
And the signing period is within the next 7 days, or something like that. So that's like kind of like unprecedented. And they fired the guy that was running it and his assistant.
Yep.
Don't you remember a couple of days ago the Mets
Jimmy's
Mets
never
signed.
heard about this.
Yeah.
You really never heard anything about this?
Can't think about it.
Well, been so disconnected. Yeah, it's the Yankees' fault.
I think you're just going to get busted for being part of whatever's happening.
I'm not part of that.
You're kind of spreading it.
I'm not. It was already out there, man.
Hired whisper campaigner.
I'm
Joe's
just
not
talking
lying.
about it.
So
Right.
if anyone else feels lost, bored, Man, I know the Yankees don't face this problem, but they could do more to entertain their fans in the winter.
Ooh.
Oh, what would you like to do?
It's an entertainment business.
Right.
I've been bored.
I agree.
There's been this offseason has granted me the longest stretches where I haven't even thought about the Yankees.
Yeah.
This is
Last year, right before Christmas, don't get Soto, got Fried, got Goldie, blah, 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 blue, blue, blue. It was, I think we broke records in our offseason for views.
Oh, yeah.
Who's watching this?
No
Thank
one.
you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Watch me hit Joe's in the face. Oh.
I blocked it.
Helped that the offseason started like a month later. And then
Yeah.
and then once
And we
Soto
were-
happened, they did like a move a week every week. Last offseason was perfect. Do that again, guys.
This is worse than the COVID? This is worse than COVID time, right?
2021 offseason, I believe, which is the
Lockout?
COVID one. That I believe they kind of didn't do anything December, did the like 4 things in January.
We had other stuff to discuss.
They did something early that was enough
Yeah.
to discuss. DJ. There were rumors.
They haven't
This week
brought
was
in
the first
anyone new.
rumors.
Maybe that's it.
WinQuest.
Stop.
Paul DeYoung.
I can't do that. What about all the minor leaguers?
I mean, how many names? True
asked
question. True question.
True question.
Wait.
That means don't cheat. I want your true answer. If I go to the Fangraphs roster research page, okay,
Your laptop's not
Ask it
on,
again.
Joe's.
and I look at
Ask
everyone
him.
they have on the 26-man roster,
He doesn't have his headphones in. That's why. He's saying passing.
That trade's done. Owen Casey and 2
Get me
hitting
out of these
prospects.
headphones!
Owen Casey and 2 hitting prospects.
What?
how old are they?
Deal is
Nani?
done and official.
How old are
Passon
they?
didn't say. Yet.
2 hitting prospects.
So I was the only one with the headphones, huh?
Yeah,
They look good on you.
He
Those are
kept
my
pressing the
headphones-
button.
My
He
headphones, so I
pressed it
can't.
like 3 times.
I can't.
5.
I can't even.
Well, I
use my
pressed it
headphones if
once
I
and you
want.
kept asking.
Good.
You said hit it again.
If
please.
I look at the roster resource
Yeah.
for the Yankees right now, this is no cheating. How many players in their 26-man were not on the team last year? I haven't looked either. 3?
So I just looked and it's on my screen, but I'm keeping really good eye contact.
Whoa! I'm gonna shoot.
It
Hold
was
on.
before
You
the
should be-
exercise.
Free shot. That's a free shot.
That was honesty.
That's a free
Honesty
shot.
that you
That's a
knocked
free.
in this
That's a
society.
free. No, you can't block
Did you
it.
guys see the Venezuela stuff?
Free shot means you can't use your hands.
I didn't sign up for this.
Come
Blocked so well.
on.
And kind of passed back.
This is one of the hardest balls ever.
All right, so Joe's, I guessed 3. I haven't seen it.
I think
They
4.
weren't on the team last year?
Yeah,
I
I
would
think
guess 2.
weren't on the 26-man roster. If they were in the org,
It would be WinQuest, right?
yeah.
Oh. WinQuest.
And then the one that would be you flinging something at me, because I probably wouldn't have got this, but DeYoung is listed on the bench.
That's 2.
That's got to be it, right? They haven't brought in anyone outside the org.
Cade Winquest.
That's
That's
the
2.
one. That was
Zach Short, friend.
Oh, Zach Short. Minor league deal. I think that the strategy is to win a minor league championship to establish a foundation of winning amongst the children and then bring them up, and now they know how to win, and that's how you win number 28. I don't agree with this at all.
but that's what you think's happening.
How many people
I mean,
Right.
are guaranteed?
See, I don't like this game.
No. Guaranteed, barring health, to stay on the 26-man roster.
A lot.
A lot?
I
No, we're saying like 100% guaranteed, barring health, early retirement.
So this is what I tried to bring up in a tasteful way because it ends up being rude to guys. But the
Yes.
Yankees brought in a lot of guys on low money contracts for the first time in a while. Ahmed Rosario under $3 million.
Yeah.
Paul Blackburn under $3 million.
Yes.
Ryan Yarbrough under $3 million.
Yes. Cade. $500,000.
Cade's not promised to be on the roster. I don't think he's going to.
So out of the 13,
I don't like looking at our bullpen.
well,
Me either.
Who would? Guys, chill out. Trent Grisham, guaranteed, barring health.
Guaranteed, and we do need to give Trent's regular season a little bit more respect.
And I do.
If he does it
Aaron
again.
Judge, Ben Rice, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Giancarlo Stanton, guaranteed.
Sure.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.,
Guaranteed.
I wouldn't say
Whoa.
because
I think he's guaranteed.
I
He's
do
guaranteed.
think so.
You think he's guaranteed?
Yes, he think he's guaranteed.
But 99.5. The others
Why?
are 100.
What's the 0.5? They signed Bichette and trade him?
I don't know.
He's one of the guys they literally
unknown,
can
Jake.
trade.
It's the unknown.
Jason Dominguez, no. Ryan McMahon, no. Caballero, no. Wells, no. Not 100% guaranteed, no.
I think Wells is 100%.
I think Wells is 100%.
I don't see him off the team.
And I think Caballero is. I don't think they're going to bring in another shortstop, and they need a shortstop.
Yeah, that's more like 95%, though. Admit it.
Okay.
Judge and Caballero are not the
Judge-
same conviction.
Yes.
They're not, but it's almost like,
I didn't know what level we're
You're a
playing the
court of
game to.
law.
I didn't know
Well,
what
I mean,
level we're playing the game
come
to.
on. I mean, it's not the same.
100%.
Okay.
Like Ahmed Rosario, 100%.
Has a no trade clause till June.
They signed him.
They signed him.
Just signed an MLB deal.
I'm more positive, barring health, he breaks the camp with the Yankees than Wells.
Wells is breaking camp, Pop. They love his defense.
They do, but it's 95% compared to 100.
I think it's higher than 90.
I can't put percentages on these guys. On some of these guys.
It's not about.
Are you putting this at a 5% variance?
3.
When they start,
Whoa. 3. I think Dominguez is in the percentage area. I think, obviously, JC Escara, percentage area.
Dominguez,
Percentage area.
what is, that's awful talk.
The area of percentages, the other guys have to be on the
percentage
team.
area,
Huh? The
Joe's,
percent
that's
area.
bad.
No, that's a good one.
that's like a Jake text.
You're trying to do a 3% variant. No, I'm not doing
no
that.
is right. No is right. Max Fried, guaranteed.
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 Schlittler,
Guaranteed.
I think guaranteed. I think that
I think guaranteed.
that's such a risk-loss trade.
Guaranteed.
You know what I mean? Luis Hill, no, not guaranteed.
How about this? Oswaldo Cabrera.
No.
Option. Got options.
He literally has an option.
Good. So he's not guaranteed.
No,
Say it.
not guaranteed.
Okay. For what percent?
I'd put him at 85%.
Oh, so he's not even in the variant. Good.
He's got variants all around
I
him.
don't know if you
Can't Luis Hill, no.
not 100%.
Will Warren,
Not 100%.
not 100%.
Both of those
Is
guys
he?
have
I
options.
mean, they need bodies.
But wait, here's the tricky part of the game. Ryan Yarbrough, 100%.
Is Will Warren
No,
a
he's 100%.
3-starter?
Cade Winquist, 100%.
Not 100%. You
They're
keep saying
can
that.
they're
send
not
him
gonna
back.
they're not gonna send him. That's
If
this team.
he's-
Most Rule
This
5
team
guys
doesn't
go back
believe.
by the end of
This
camp.
team doesn't believe in sunken cost fallacy at all.
Jim,
Cost
if
They did
he
better
looks
last year.
awful.
They did better last
They've
year.
done
he-
better at that.
The cost was
If
free.
he looks awful in spring training, he's going right back.
If he looks medium, he's staying. If they
I
think
don't
Blake
think
can
so.
work with him.
But
They
most
said
Rule
they don't
5 guys
take
go
Rule-
back.
Yeah, but the Yankees don't take Rule 5 guys, and they love themselves.
But even didn't they take a Rule 5 guy and send him back? Wasn't that the last Rule 5 guy?
Yeah.
that was like
That-
1971.
Exactly.
They've taken guys since then. All of them were sent back before
Cade
the
Winquist.
season started.
It's a free look.
He's not promised.
It's a free look for $50K.
Blackburn 100.
Blackburn, 100%.
Bednar, 100.
They're hoping CW gets hurt and they get to IL him for a year and he's part of the team.
How about this guy? Jake Bird.
No.
What?
Options.
I know he's got options, but where you?
I mean, he didn't. It wasn't on
They
the
need
team.
bodies,
He didn't
though.
finish on the team.
They're
last
not.
year.
Okay, Jim. One of these guys got to be 100% because they're
Dude,
not.
if my guy LaGrange has a great spring training, he's just fucking jumped Jake Bird.
You don't
would've-
think they want him
you
to
would have
start?
been saying that about Efros. We
Don't.
never saw Efros again.
Yeri De Los Santos.
He's not guaranteed.
I think he's
He's in the same boat as Jake's Bird.
Yeah, Brent Headrick,
Headrick.
guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Got
You're
options.
guaranteed list.
Got
I don't know
He's higher
anymore,
than the
man.
others.
Anthony Volpe.
Guaranteed not to start on the 26 man.
Hey, guaranteed Judge level that he will be on the team next year.
We'll be on the 40 man.
Judge level.
No, you got to remember Brandon Drury.
Why?
You would have guaranteed he was going to come back up. He went down for some dizziness. Never came back up.
Yeah, but that's a little different.
Better
This
player.
guy's the top prospect that they love. Brother Drury's the guy they traded for.
He was a Cashman Love project.
He was. But this is like
This is the Cashman.
this is pinnacle.
Love project.
Yeah.
I love
I think
that.
it's above Cashman. I think it's your buddy.
No, I think it's above him.
No, nothing goes above him.
I definitely think it's above him.
You guys talking about George?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm talking about Joe's guy.
No.
Yeah.
I was making.
I think it's above him.
All right.
We'll be back.
Do Camilo Doval's name backwards because I feel like it's going to be real fun. I can't do it in my head.
Ooh.
Um,
Would be Lavode.
Lavad Olamak.
Lavad Olamak. That's Greek.
Olamak? Where's the D? Olamat.
Randid is how Bednar's name would be backwards.
All right, let's.
Oh, this sucks, dude. This whole thing stinks. Listen to us.
Hey, Jim, which one? Who
I
do you
didn't think
think
this
is
was in the episode?
best chance of making the roster here? Thomas Frick or Ali Sanchez or
Ali Sanchez.
Okay,
He has a chance.
okay.
I have Ali Sanchez making the team above JC Escara, right? As we speak, I have Ali Sanchez. as
You
the
have that
backup
right
catcher.
now.
You have that right now. What percentage you got?
65.
65.
Yeah, with the variant.
So 69.
That makes your variant.
3.
Viral.
Okay.
Scar has options. Ali Sanchez has a good camp. He would keep him.
Hey, who's the guy that was MVP of the Mexican League
Joe's?
that they got?
I'm looking for his
Emmanuel
name.
Tejada.
He's like he's like 32 years
No.
old.
His last
That's
name's
a lie.
Torres.
Nick Torres?
Glaber.
Nick sounds right.
Nick Torres.
Nick Torres.
He might be our Matt Carpenter.
Oh no.
2 months of great.
Don't.
Oh, hey,
He's gonna have a really good spring training week, and it'll be loud.
who's the White Sox guy?
What would Spencer
Who
Jones?
was the White Sox guy?
Who was the White Sox?
Amazing.
Mike Talkman.
Your mean Mercedes.
I feel like it was maybe him. Amazing 2 months, and
I
then
mean Mercedes.
and then like got like benched by his team or something.
LaRussa just like said
It
he's
just
not
ended.
good, and then that ended him.
Can I say something?
All we need is that. I mean, that's what they thought Willie Calhoun was going to do.
I'm watching some
Nick
who's-
Torres.
Nick Torres tape right now,
Oh boy.
and this
It's
kid
January
can
7th.
play ball.
What Spencer Jones got to do to make the team? Let's talk. I want to talk about that.
Well,
fun game.
fun game. I don't think it's that crazy. They don't get Bellinger. They don't do anything. They love their kids. It's a leaning like that's.
Dominguez gets hurt.
No, I think it's a battle in spring between the two of them.
I do think it's a battle at that point.
But it would be bad. Both should maybe go to triple. Like if both are going to not get playing time. But that's a battle of if Bellinger does make the team, they got to get a righty fourth outfielder, and both those guys get everyday run in AAA.
Torres.
Is he a outfielder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
He's great.
he's
Wait, so
from
what-
Lakewood, California.
What's your percentage now
Former 4th round pick.
Of who?
for him for Torres?
Padres.
15.
15% for him,
15%.
knowing that we need a right-handed hitting
no
outfielder.
variance. Yes, 15%.
No, you can't just say no variance when you want.
I'm going to allow that.
I am doing that.
Why?
Well, he's not going to
Doesn't
do it
matter
when he
at all.
doesn't
Just,
want.
just, all right. I'll let you have the no variance. Just put 20%. Just 20%. That's it.
No.
I'm fine. I'm at 20.
Okay, no. Okay, 20% fine. No variance.
Good.
So Nick Martinez, good guy.
Should we end this on like
Torres.
a positive note about
Torres.
guys that we know will be on the team? DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, makes every playoff moment feel bigger. DraftKings has your back with early exit protection. If the player in your eligible NFL prop bet goes down at any point in the first half, you still get paid in cash. That's code for cash. And here's the best part. New customers, if you bet $5 and your bet wins, you get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code JMBaseball. That's code JMBaseball to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Judge?
Max Fried? Max Fried was really good last year.
No, because you did that earlier and you got evil.
Yeah,
you started assuming people that are not even on the team
You did
that are on
this
the team.
conversation in a negative tone, and now you're just saying, should we do it in a positive tone?
You had Bellinger on the team already, and you were still negative.
Jimmy agreed on that.
That's fine. You could agree, but
Yes, as the team,
Well,
yes.
yeah, but
I'm talking about individuals.
Hey,
I'd
come
love-
spring training, I can talk myself into this team.
No.
I
It's
wanna
hard.
watch Max Fried.
without
pick-
Bellinger,
Max Fried's pickoffs.
Come spring training, I can talk myself into this squad.
Jim.
It's spring training. The Pirates get happy. Everyone gets happy.
No.
Pirates might be good this year. Nah.
Bellinger.
Face shot.
You almost got it, but you missed, and I almost caught it.
But right now, I need to be serviced as a fan.
Right.
And nothing's happening, and I'm bored.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I'm optimistic. Come February, the Yankees don't bring back Bellinger. It's gonna be sad camp. It's a sad camp.
The vibes of the camp will be sad.
Bednar
Yes.
was good.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was great.
See?
I can't do it.
Doval wasn't.
You gotta understand. I don't like our bullpen. We haven't talked about bullpen.
Doval going the way of Devin is just as likely as him going the way of Bednar next year.
Finish strong.
But in a curated, less.
Even just targeting bullpen people as a whole.
Yeah,
Chad Green got sent down. He's a free agent.
I love Chad Green. And he got 3 kids now. Congrats to the family.
Canley's available.
Nah. LaGraje.
I think they want him to start.
They like him as a starter.
Sure.
Start the year starter.
Every reliever was loved as a starter.
Right.
True or false?
But they find out for 2 years.
If he gets called up, he's
I
going to the pen.
actually think Jabba was loved as a reliever and made into a starter. Thank you for joining us this week
January 7th.
on the show. Huh?
January 7th, and you're trying to Java.
Jabba was awesome.
He
Feel
was.
bad for anyone who.
He was.
I've said this a lot.
I love Jabba Chamberlain.
He retweeted us today.
Thanks, Jabba. Judge
First ever
going
Twitter
Judge
follow.
going for the streak in 2023. That stretch was very fun to be a Yankees fan.
Oh yeah.
But that Jabba September,
Ooh.
August, September, my biggest memory and my favorite memory of Jabba, 2 things come to mind. One, Mad Dog calling him Java, and Francesa
Okay.
having to correct him, and that was like
Java.
30 minutes. But this might sound very weird. My favorite Jabba highlight from that stretch is when he gave up his first home run against the Red Sox. I think it was at Fenway, and he got the ball and just went like this, whatever, and literally shrugged it off, and then went on a mound and then continued to be dominant. And he was electric, and it was such a fun name to chant, Jabba, Jabba, Jabba.
He was fun.
And then the bugs, the bugs. That's the bad memory.
Bitches.
Yeah.
Pretenses.
Is this it?
I don't know about your specific thing. I just found a Jabba video to get something.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And
Is it you?
Where's my camera?
You're good.
That low hat.
Good for now. No, we don't. For those on the podcast,
That's 97 back then. That's fast.
Hinsky. Oh, we've just been silent, huh?
Wow.
we're watching Jabba Chamberlain.
Slider. Back foot slider.
Him versus Hinsky on the Red Sox.
Bottom 7th. 1-2 count.
Former Yankee.
Another slider inside. Ball 2. Same pitch, basically. It's full.
He has a Roger Clemens
Hinsky slapped.
Hinsky double.
She slapped
Damon's
one down.
arm.
Hinsky slapped one down the line.
Damon's arm used to be unbelievable.
Yeah, it was pedestrian. Is that rude? Who's got a worse arm right now?
I don't know. There's a major leaguer with that kind of arm.
They don't allow it.
Yeah, I mean, but
So again, for the podcast only, we are.
we're just silently watching. Where are we waiting for anything?
I don't know. The video is called Jabba Chamberlain 100 miles per hour.
Oh, he has
2007.
100.
It's uploaded by Coop, and I haven't
Okay.
seen a 100-mile-an-hour pitch
All right.
yet.
Can you? What did we say right before this that made me think of something?
Tough to say.
How you love Jabba?
You love Jabba, the excitement of Jabba. You liked when he gave up a home run and he didn't care.
No, it was like right before we started talking again.
Yankees, bullpen. We all got frustrated.
Damon, you pull up Damon's arm. That's a good way to end it. See if anyone's ever made a montage of Johnny Damon outfield throws. Kids haven't seen this, Jake. BBD
didn't
might
know.
not even remember this.
Can we,
I remember.
can we preface it a little? Johnny Damon is a great,
Hey, great.
Yeah, almost
borderline Hall of Fame.
2,982 hits.
No, not 3,000 then.
I said 2,982 with 50 variants.
982?
50 variants.
But you can't- that's 50 variants. It's crazy. You get 50 variants? That's
Johnny Damon has 2,769 career
50
hits.
variants.
56.3 career WAR. Like we're talking. Like this is
But he had a noodle arm.
Paul Goldschmidt, Josh Donk, MVP winner type careers.
Mm-hmm.
The arm was Manny cut him off.
I don't know.
I know that's two different things in play here, but
That ball was dying. That ball was dying.
I mean there was 3 cutoffs for Damon.
We were looking at Manny like he's dumb for doing that, but that ball was dying right where he caught it. Oh boy, the hair's always flowing. Look at that. The
Did you
ball.
see if they have any others?
I mean full momentum.
I couldn't find a full compilation, but you mentioned the Manny play.
That is the
I
iconic.
had access to that.
That is
one.
the iconic throw.
Did he have some as a Yankee?
Definitely.
All of
Wild,
them.
dude. That's why when
No,
No,
Melky,
Jeter went out.
it's kind of why I always talk
Jeter
about
had a good
Melky
arm.
having an amazing.
Jeter went out and he had a good arm.
Don't talk about cutoffs.
That's the Yankee way.
Don't.
The infielder with the stronger arm goes out further for weaker arm outfielders.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. And then they put Damon's ass in left field and put Melky in center.
This video says the slowest throwing player at every position. But I got to watch it to figure it out.
We got time.
The first is Trevino.
Mm.
And then is this Altuve? Bregman.
Okay.
I don't know what this video is, to be honest.
Okay.
Damon's arm is wildly. Hey, go Yanks. Tell him, Gramps.
Go Yankees.
And that's the shot.
I hope no one made it this far.
Yeah. Hey.
We made it this far. Comment.
Is there stuff you should cut in the middle?
The video has ended.
I got sad again. And
I told you not to try to oh, Bednar was good.